Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Brickanista Broadcast Network. And I'm here with Grant.
Hi.
Hey. And I Brick, you Brick should be joining us later. But just wanted to say happy holidays, everybody. So in lieu of a review, since it was the Smash-a-thon, we are just doing a community holiday build today. So to at least keep to a once-a-week schedule, at least for now. How are you doing, Grant?
I'm doing well. How are you doing?
Oh, hanging in there. So I thought what I'd do, you saw me talk about the tray. I'm going to use the tray today. And I happened to buy this at Bricks and Minifigs in Gilbert. I'm not a big brick head person as far as collecting and such, but I thought since they had the Nutcracker at the store,
yeah,
it'd be kind of cool to. We'll see how much time I have. I know I can finish this. I'm not sure if we'll be able to work on this as well. So what are you working on?
So I'm going to be working on the Dreams Tree House.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, I started it a little while ago, and then my ADD kicked in. I'm like, oh, look, bored. So I stopped.
Well,
and I'm like, okay, let's bring it back. It's a fun one.
It looks fun. It looks like has a lot of play features too.
Yes, definitely.
Cool.
But there's this mushroom that every time I go to grab it, every time I knock it off. I think I put that back on 25
That's a play
times.
feature.
Right?
That's supposed to do that. That's part of it. So we don't have any specific format today because we're not going to be reviewing shows. We can talk about the Smash-a-thon if you want, but we're just here to build and chat pretty much. So as I said, I'm going to work on this, which if you go to Bricks and Minifigs, they will do like certified used sets. So you don't have to worry about parts being missing. At least one would hope. That would be kind of a bad PR, right? If I start working on this and then there's missing pieces.
Well, that's the good thing when they do the certified. It's always if there is, which sometimes as we are human, things fall through the cracks. They will always rectify that. They will always make sure you get the right parts when you talk to them. So
yeah, I just don't want to have to go all the way to Arizona for that. You know? I got to reach over. My scissors are over here. Excuse me.
So it looks like we got some friends in the chat. So you've got
Yay.
Meow. You've got hello, friends, and Spot the Magic Ninja.
Spot the Magic Ninja.
You got Glenn saying the bad PR would only happen if they decline to fix it. Exactly.
They should fix it.
Yes.
So nice to see you, Glenn and Spot. I know some of you have texted me directly saying, we miss you. Yeah, I miss streaming frequently too, but as you can see, my voice is still not 100%. So I'm trying to save my voice. We've got one more broadcast Tuesday for the Lego Masters finale. We'll have Karen and Amy on for that one. So we've had a pretty good record of cast members coming to the show.
Yeah, you've had a good amount.
Yeah, there's only one team that we weren't able to coordinate with them.
Yeah.
Okay, so for those of you who just joined, I am using the tray. So first thing first, this comes off, goes over here. And that's where my directions are going to go. Though, no directions, just pieces. Okay, certified used set, no directions.
Oh no!
But they did give me a brick separator. Okay. Oh, take that back. Directions are right here.
Is there a little sleeve that you can just pull it out?
Yeah, it's like a package. Packing list.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Danger avoided. Nice to be here. Thank you, Glenn. Hope I can be here for the finale recap. Oh, good. Good. That would be nice. So you can see what I've done here is put my little directions there. And if I choose to build on the white 32 by 32, I can. Though I will say I don't think this is a Lego product. This base plate.
Oh, the base plate? Yeah, probably not.
Nope. I may need to send a note to Brick Mamba to see if he's having problems joining in. Of course, you got to have the pink brick. Gotta have the pink brick. Needs a brain.
I think that's the funniest thing. Like when I've been doing my bricks and booze, people that are definitely not builders are like, "Why is there pink brick? I don't understand." And
What is it pink?
Then I explain to them the lore. Like, "Oh, that's cute. Okay."
So Spot asks, "Is that a nutcracker? And if so, is it functional?" I'm not sure about this one because this is a brickhead, but this one supposedly is functional.
So it has the function of opening the jaw, but I don't think it'll crack a nut.
Yeah. Though it does show cracked nuts here on the cover.
Well, you know.
If I build this one, if we have time, we could put it to the test. I just have to think about what do I have anything that's a nut that's crackable.
Right. Need the pink to think.
That's right.
There's one singular brickhead that doesn't have a pink brick.
What?
It's a translucent green because he's a zombie. I can't remember the name of the character.
Okay.
Can't remember the name of the character, but there is one brickhead that has a green brain.
Oh.
A translucent green piece.
That's kind of cool, actually. That's like a bit of trivia. I'm sending a note to Brick Mamba to see if he is joining us.
Yes. Yep. Captain Salazar. That's the name. Yeah.
Okay, this is weird. I sent you guys chats yesterday.
And that's how I got in, so we know it worked.
Oh, okay. He's stuck in traffic.
Oh, fair.
He says, "I'm unfortunately stuck in the worst traffic I've seen in months."
Oh. Isn't that Murphy's Law?
Of course it is. If they ever make a scarecrow brickhead, they should leave on empty space.
Well, is it? Well, then shouldn't it be a tan one? Because don't they say that it's straw in his head? That he only has straw, or is it? Or do we say that it's empty?
No, he actually says, "If I only had a brain." So he doesn't have one in The Wizard of Oz.
Right. No, truth. But was it an empty head or was it straw in his head? That's my question.
Well, I think it's definitely straw because he talks about the straw.
Okay.
And even when the crow attacks him and starts eating away at his straw in his chest, I think he's all straw.
Sounds about right.
'Tis the season. Yes, it is. All right, so this I'm actually excited about. I'm kind of stoked about having, like, I probably could even use some of this bigger space for some of the bigger pieces.
Oh, on your tray.
Yeah, because I'm not going to use the whole thing. Ooh, this might answer your question, Spot. Technic piece.
Is that the briquette one?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you don't always have a Technic piece for the briquette.
That's a weird one for a Technic or for briquette. That's awesome. Hey, Brickman Mosaics.
Brickman Mosaic Arts and more. Yes, you actually catch one of my streams. Good to see you here. And I'm using the tray right now. If you're wondering why I'm like hovered over this.
Glenn
it is good for a small set, but probably not the best for a larger set.
Yeah. Glenn has a question for you, Naomi. Are those Mickey Mouse ears on your Santa hat?
Yes, they are. Glad you noticed. I belong to a Disneyana fan club. It's another one of my fandoms. And they had a raffle, and they chose my number, so I picked this as my prize.
Nice.
I love it. And the other thing is that Disney people are some of the nicest people around. They just, I don't know, Lego people are nice too, but there's just different levels of niceness. Super sweet. Really, really caring people, and they like to get together once a month.
Nice.
So we had like this holiday party. Lots of food, but since I'm a vegan, I didn't eat most of it. But still, just they do games and trivia and all kinds of things. I actually did pretty well on the trivia game.
Nice.
Yeah. I also like that they have a pretty diverse group of people with regard to, especially with regard to age.
Okay.
And there's, I mean, a lot of people who've been Disney fans for decades.
Right.
Is this, by the way, is this bothering people when I'm going through this little box of pieces?
I can hear it, but I think it's the normal, Lego sound. Okay. So, just like at a Bristol minifig like bulk table.
Right, exactly. Trying to make you feel at home. And Glenn says, though I suppose they could just as well be mini ears. Yes, they could. Though mini tends to have polka dots, so they would probably make the hat a polka dot red. You're making the same sound, Spot? Great. Glad to hear it. What's everybody else building in the chat? Since we're talking about different buildings. This is where I wish I had some holiday music that is not
licensed.
Give me a strike.
Right.
I found my holiday CDs, and one of my favorites is by Garth Brooks.
Okay.
Is the Season? Yeah, it's really good. There is some Technic in here. I will say, folks, see, I've got this Technic hole there. So there's going to be some Technic.
Might be some functionality after all. Okay.
Yeah.
And Glenn says, I'm not building, alas.
You're just watching? Okay.
Vicarious. Okay.
In a way, I kind of like this because everything's already been verified, because then you don't have to worry about like extra pieces.
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to give me extra pieces. I would be surprised.
And Spot is saying, I'm just cracking open the Ninjago City markets. Ooh, nice.
Oh, wow.
Want to hear how that goes?
Yeah. It sounds amazing.
You get to build a flushing toilet.
Oh, wow. And do they give you like the little rainbow poop to flush down?
I think it's brown poop. I think it's regular poop.
The regular poop. Your ordinary poop.
Yeah.
Hey, I was making outhouses before outhouses were cool. As many people know, Super Sewer Baby had several appearances in outhouses.
Yeah.
For 2024, maybe I need to bring back Super Sewer Baby in a bigger way.
Hooded One is here in the chat.
Hooded One! I know Hooded One sent me a knock knock joke. It was like, knock knock, who's there? It's me. Okay.
Me who?
Yeah. Good to see you. We were just talking about that there is some Technic functionality in here. So we're going to see what they're going to do with this. Yeah, I haven't done a lot of Christmas shopping. The good thing about my nieces and nephews is my brother calls them, what is it? You know, those mercenaries. He calls them mercenaries, that they work for cash. So essentially, all I have to do is Venmo or Cash App them money.
So,
yeah, it is kind of funny. Oh yeah, my kids are mercenaries. Just send them cash. Like, okay.
Oh, so Hooded One says it bought some of the new 3-in-1 sets. So the ones coming for January. I saw some like Walmart's are getting some of the new stuff out.
Also, Costco. You've been sending me pictures from Costco.
Yeah,
the thing about Grant is he's a big enabler.
Yes.
It's like, look what I found at Costco.
Yes.
And the irony, though, is today was a special day at the Lego store, and you were not there.
I was not. Yes. I have decided that I need to cut down. I know this is blasphemous for me to say. I need to cut down on some of my spending, not because of the money, more because of the space. I'm like, I had like the hoarder piles of like I had to go through like pathways to get to my things. I'm like, that's probably not a good idea. I need to figure out a plan before I get more.
I don't know what's going on with my camera. It's like, okay, that's better. So there is some functionality here, folks.
Okay.
It's coming to town.
And Glenn says someone here bought a bunch of the Series 25 CMFs. Ooh. Oh no. Glenn so Glenn says offsite storage. My partner has I just had this conversation with my partner like 2 weeks ago because I said so my friends have offsite storage. My partner's like, no, you are never going to. We are done. We are done. If you haven't go to use a storage unit, you're done buying. So I have to make sure that things go in spaces. I cannot have a storage unit. That has been the rule. my partner puts up with a lot of my Lego stuff, so I have to stick to that rule. Okay. Ooh, Hooded One says just bought the retro camera and keeping the giraffe for tomorrow. Ooh, okay.
The retro camera. Ooh.
I want like 5 of those just for the strap alone. Like that's yeah.
So there's a little functionality, not a lot.
Okay.
a little bit. Still give it some motion.
Yeah, I was when I saw the pictures of the 3-in-1s, the giraffe was the one I was least excited about. But then I saw the gazelle. Oh, that's gorgeous.
It is nice.
Oh yeah, that's a good question, Glenn. Are you talking about the Polaroid camera or the 3-in-1 camera? But oh, the strap is cool, but a little flimsy. Okay.
Well, I was very surprised not to see you at the store today. So I was hanging out with P&W Lego.
Okay.
Yep. McClellan.
Yep.
Yeah, we had a good talk.
Yeah.
He had bought a lot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, one thing he bought was he got the last wave.
Okay.
The big wave.
Yeah.
And he said, "I'm sorry, I've taken the last one." He felt guilty.
Oh.
He said, "No, don't feel guilty," because you know how they cordoned off the store from the select people versus the non-select people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I showed up like 5 minutes before they changed the hours.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there are things. Good thing you got here. I go, hey, I only need 5 minutes. I know exactly what I want. So this is what I got. I got the Friends Botanical Garden.
That's a good one.
Everybody's been raving about it. And I also got the other Nutcracker. So we'll see how much time we take for our respective builds.
So I do have a question for you. When you're building that one, keep an eye out for me. So as we know, I do my event, and I have people building my sets.
Oh, okay.
And because my Lego, as we said, I have a lot of backlog, and so they don't always get built, and we know that Lego is meant for being built. And so I had someone build that one, build the Friends Botanical Garden, and there were on the snot bricks that are the two stud tall snot bricks.
Right.
They actually split like in the bottom of like 14
like this
of them
one?
split. Yeah.
The one by 1 by 2? Or 1 2/3?
Yeah.
They split?
So I'm wondering if you're gonna have that same
production problem.
Yeah.
Okay, I will check.
Because I haven't been hearing it a lot because we often don't talk about that, but I haven't heard a lot of other people experience that. So I'm wondering if it was just like a fluke or
just a blip in quality control.
Right. Yeah. So as I'm building this treehouse, I am loving at each bag, there's a cool little comic book image. I love it.
Oh, nice!
I'm loving these.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. They're really cool looking.
Okay, so we have a little bit of motion here with the beard moving up and down. Sweet set. Thank you, Hooded One. Yeah, I figured. Oh wow! Here, let me give you full screen.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm really excited about these. These are really cool, arts in it. I think there's a few more, but it's this. Oh, it's really cool.
Wow, that's really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Glenn was asking which treehouse.
The Dreams treehouse.
Dreams treehouse.
Yeah.
Oops. I forgot. I need to grab my my power outlet because I moved my laptop from the other area. Oops. I'm not going to step aside while you're stepping aside.
Oh. Sorry.
You can't leave the stage empty. That treehouse is dope. Yeah, it is dope. Definitely. I still have time, so I'm going to keep building.
All right, we're good. I'm back.
Are you back? Okay.
I'm back. I had to grab one of
forgot when I moved the laptop. I said, I can't forget to bring the power cord. I forgot to bring the power cord.
That's how it goes. Yeah, that's how we always do it. You know, it's like, oh, don't forget this. And what do we forget? Exactly that. Or remind me of this. And then someone's like, remind you of what? I don't remember. Yeah, I am coming to the realization that I have, I need to change my buying habits because I am buying myself out of space in my house. So we shall see what I decide to do. We will Hooded One. We'll ask her what happens when we get to the when she gets back. Yeah, I am loving the treehouse so far. I am also realizing that my ADD gets to like, I got to like bag 5 and I'm like, I'm bored. It's not a boring build. It's actually really good. It's a great build. But I just need to if I can convince my partner of buying a bigger house, I tried that already. Yeah. I have thought of that. I also, so I am a Navy brat. So when I grew up moving like every 3 to 5 years. We've been in this house for 6. So this is the longest I've been in a house. And I'm like, I want to move. And my partner's like, yeah, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. So me trying to tell him to buy a bigger house, I don't think that'll go too well. But we also have our garage that we haven't really used. So I think we'll have to go through our garage and downsize some of the stuff in there and then use some of that space for my Lego. So we'll see. So Hooded One have a question. How do you grab a power outlet? Do you just rip it from the wall?
Oops. You knew what I was talking about.
Yeah, I agree, Glenn. I will have to convert the garage. So my question is like any tips for that? Because I know we need to. I know for like Lego, we should like make sure it doesn't fluctuate in temperature so much. So I'm wondering for other people, what have they done to kind of like moderate their temperatures? And I'm going to go on mute for a second so we don't hear the bag so much.
Okay, no problem. I don't have a garage, so I don't have that luxury. But if I did, I would probably put lots of shelves in. Shelving is your savior.
Very, very true. Okay.
Definitely this tray is good for a small set. I don't think I'd recommend it for a bigger set.
So let's say a garage conversion, knowing about the temperature control for the rest of the house. Yeah, that makes sense.
Isn't that something you can connect to Siri or something like that? It's like Siri, tell me the temperature and
probably
balance it with the rest of the house. I'm so far behind on my Christmas sets. It's like, I'm so glad we're doing this because at least I can get one done today, maybe a few later. You just need ductwork, Glenn.
Okay.
I just added ductwork to get the heat AC into it as well.
Okay. Oh, and he says that the conversion was done before Siri and the crew were a thing. So, wait, there's a time before Siri? It doesn't feel like it anymore.
Those audio listening devices scare me because you'll be having a conversation with somebody, and then all of a sudden the voice recognition thing will come on and it'll say, "Oh, sure, do you want to play whatever music?"
Yeah.
Happy to do that. It's like, no, we were just having a conversation here.
So my partner is a huge Trekkie and found out that you could change your Amazon Echo instead of Alexa to respond to "Hey computer." So now we use that. So when we turned it off so we had a friend staying over to watch the dogs. So we turned that off and turned it back to Alexa. And when we got back, I'm like, can we please turn it back to computer? It responds too often when it's Siri, when it's Alexa.
I know, it's scary, isn't it? It's just kind of like, yeah, that's why I'm not a big fan of those products. Now, this has got to be the biggest head I've seen on a brick head. Because if this is the beard, that's just the head.
Okay, so it's too tall. Okay.
I don't know. That seems kind of weird. Unless, they're probably putting a hat on it.
Well, but I also think part of that, which was of the beard is probably kind of going into the chest.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. It still seems kind of off.
It is, yeah.
Filter. Yeah. That's okay. We'll roll with it. The designers had something in mind. It's got to fit the mechanism. Yep, that's true. Definitely has to fit the mechanism. And you need the spine and the brain. Okay, so here's my analysis. So here's the spine and the brain on top.
Okay.
And this goes here. So it fits. So the brain is way up here. These are the shoulders because they're epaulets.
Wow, yeah.
So this nutcracker's brain is like way up here.
Oh, but there's also the hat because they also have a big giant hat on that one too.
Well, that's what I was mentioning earlier, the hat, but still, that brain is pretty way up there.
Yep.
If you ask me. Seems a bit odd. So I braved the UPS store yesterday. Thankfully, I got there, I think, a little after 4 o'clock. But then there was like this wave of people that came right before closing. It was like, I'm so glad I got there when I did. I had like 3 people in front of me and everybody else was like, sorry, guys. Okay. This is weird because these snot bricks right up here, they're not being supported by anything underneath right now. See?
Yeah.
Just like that. Hopefully they'll be attached to the top, which they are. So it's unusual. It's a cone head. Actually, it probably is a cone head in disguise.
It was when the Coneheads came earlier to the planet.
I miss that era of Saturday Night Live. Freaking talented people.
Oh, yeah.
So talented. So do you have any big plans for the holidays?
Not for me. Since my family moved to Texas, we'd always go see them for the holidays. But since they moved, I'm like, I don't have a lot of plans, which I am A-okay with.
Yeah. Well, I spent Thanksgiving with my family, so I'm spending the holidays here. And my friend, every Christmas Eve, she goes to a place called the Cadillac Cafe, usually with her daughter. But since her daughter isn't going to be here for Christmas, I'm the surrogate daughter.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm excited about it. So we're going to go for Christmas Eve brunch.
Awesome.
Yeah. And who knows, folks, maybe we'll have a holiday stream Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. No promises, just a thought.
So Glenn is asking about where my parents are in Texas. So my sister lives just outside of Houston, and my parents live in Burnett. So they're Central Texas. But I actually just got my tickets for Brick Rodeo, so I'll be in Austin for Brick Rodeo this year. So
I've got my tickets for Brick Rodeo too.
Yay! Woohoo!
Especially it's 4th of July.
Right.
Yeah. A special viewing or something.
Yeah, they were saying, yeah.
So that ought to be fun.
What I had so 2 years ago I went to Brick Rodeo and then saw my parents, and because it was the day after I think Brick Rodeo was 4th of July. I absolutely hate 4th of July because it is not because there's a lot of like loud booms and all the things, like, you know, all the things. And so it was also at this time like a really big drought. And so and my parents were really worried because my mom has right after like the 26th or 27th, right after Christmas, their house burned, so she's very always hyper aware of fires. And so she was also really nervous and stuff. And so I know here in Washington, Oregon, like when they say, you know, because this year there was a burn ban during 4th of July, that didn't stop anybody from lighting off fireworks. And I expected, you know, Texas to be, hey, we're going to do what we're going to do. No, there was not we did not hear a single boom when we were in.
Wow.
Like not a single one in the entire town.
Probably because everybody's like, they're taking it serious now.
Yeah, yeah. Yes, Glenn, get your tickets. Yes, get your tickets. We want to see you.
Well, I think he's one of the workers, right? Aren't you one of the coordinators or theme coordinators or something?
Nice. What I think I'm now also a theme coordinator for Cascade this year. So we'll see how that goes.
What are you doing?
It'll be I think I've got steampunk. So My first time kind of doing a theme coordinator, so we'll see how that goes.
I'm sorry, I missed the theme. What was the name of the theme?
Steampunk.
Steampunk. Oh, wow.
So Glenn says, I am less involved than usual, but this time. But yeah. Okay.
And I'm sure the Tims will be there from Lego Masters.
I remember because when I was looking on the stuff, I saw that Tim with an H. He is one of the organizers. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Tim Hutchins and Timmy Owl are the two.
I think it might be Howell that's that I saw on the website.
Well, we all know who won. I don't know if we want to talk about it or not.
I told you. I called it.
Yeah, you called it.
Well, and also as the episode went farther, I'm like, yep, I remember seeing a post of them being there. I saw a post about them being there. Okay, that makes all the sense in the world.
A lot of people did not like them, though.
Well, so here's the thing for me. Like, I enjoyed them. I enjoy like there were bits that Chris was doing, but also that was kind of what was asked of him. That was part of the show.
Yeah, I mean, it's all a show in the end, right?
But I'm also seeing like so many people are so like he's against the idea of Lego. It's like no, it was all in fun. Like, and what I also really do love is there's so many of the cast members have been saying absolutely not. We did not believe it at all. Like, this was part of the fun of the show.
It was just a joke, yeah.
Right. It was part of the fun of the show, and we don't feel any of that was mean-spirited whatsoever.
People just take reality television too seriously.
Right. Yes.
It's reality, right?
Right. Yeah, like it was so against the morals of Lego. I'm like, no, it was all in fun.
I don't know why I keep getting blurry here.
It's weird.
It's weird. Yeah, I'll just turn my head and all of a sudden I'm blurry.
Yeah, glad you're also we're not surprised by the outcome. Yeah.
That Dreamliner was pretty amazing.
It was. There were parts that I felt it was a little unfinished because they had done some, like, on one of the wings had done like a path that it wasn't finished, it wasn't completed, it wasn't done on the other side, but it was cute. There was I loved all of them. I was a little scared by some of the Paul and Alita's some of the faces on some of their things. I'm like, ooh, that's a little creepy.
Yeah, they were a little.
I loved them too. But
it was like what Minifig scale, Miniland scale.
Miniland, yeah, there's
Miniland scale, but they were a little off. So this is really weird. So the brain was like here. Okay. Now they put a 2x2 teal on top of the brain. I don't know. Still strange. I still think the brain is not positioned in the right place.
The path on the wing is the map of the world. Ooh, okay. Well, but that's the thing. We also didn't get a full down view, so I didn't really get to see fully what that looked like. So, okay. Okay.
Well, now we know why they were in Billund last year. They kept posting their Billund pics. And I was like, oh, okay.
But also, so was Kelly. Kelly was also there at the same time.
Well, we knew Kelly was there for her gallery exhibit. We didn't know why they were there.
But also, he's fan media, so he was also there for fan media days.
Oh, that's true.
So it wasn't too hard for that to be a leap. It was a little bit for me when Robert, but they're still teammates, so it's
True. Very true. We're trying not to give you exact spoilers, but you can kind of
figure.
get an idea of what we're saying.
Well, and so here's one of my things when it comes to this spoilers. So like I know that they tried, they being the show, to do an Instagram post that said spoilers, and then the next slide had spoilers.
Yeah.
The thing for me is that, and someone else commented in it, that spoiler alert was kind of spoiled by Instagram, because like sometimes when you come back through another scroll, it then goes to the next slide.
Oh.
So the next slide then gives it away. So that is a problem that I see with Instagram. When you're on social media on Instagram when you haven't watched the show yet. And the thing for me, so someone also had said about the winner had posted like right after the show aired in on the West Coast.
Mm-hmm.
But they had that same person had also last week, before it aired on the West Coast, showed who the final three was. I was upset by that.
Yeah,
because
that's
I'm like,
not cool.
I'm like, So
look away! Look away!
At least this time realized that they probably shouldn't be posting until the West Coast happened.
Yeah, they should wait until the West Coast airing takes place. Yeah.
Right.
But they're so excited. They've been holding it in for several months.
Yes. Hey,
so
Brick
you
Jedi.
kind of understand where they're coming from.
Yeah. Now, Brick Jedi is in the house.
Oh, Brick Jedi! Ahoy, hoy! Happy holidays! Yes, good to see you, Mo. Okay, we now have a hat.
Nice.
Very cute, huh? So I'm building. So for those of you who just joined, I'm building the brickhead nutcracker that I got from Bricks and Minifigs when I was in Gilbert, Arizona. And I'm building it on this tray. Angle this. So you can see I'm kind of using the tray for my sorting. It's good for a small set. I think for a larger set, it might be a little too much.
So do you think for a medium set, it would also, what do you think about like if you were doing a medium
Possibly,
set?
yeah. I think one thing for me is that, especially because of the way these bags had been sorted, that putting them into just the two containers wasn't enough, which is why I moved the black pieces over into this section over here. But now that it's getting smaller, or fewer pieces, it's easier to manage.
And I am building the Dreams treehouse. I'm loving the blue leaves, the blue limbs and blue leaves. It's all so good. I'm definitely gonna have fun.
You're gonna have fun ordering more of those.
Well, and so like we were talking about me being an enabler. Keep an eye on your Costco's, because these have been popping up at less than half the price.
Wow.
At least in mine, I just found these for $50, and it's 110 on Lego. So keep an eye on your Costco's.
Thanks for the tip. I appreciate it, Glenn or Grant. my little bit of comedy there. And I agree, Glenn, that I suspect that the main constraint for this special tray is the size of the instructions. Yeah, good point.
Yep. Uh-oh, I'm seeing a problem here. Unless I did my instructions wrong, I don't have the right amount of leaves.
Uh-oh.
1, 2, 3, 4,
That's
5,
not good.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
Poor hooded one doesn't have a Costco.
Oh.
Well, when you come to Chicago, somebody should take you to one in Chicago.
I also wonder, because I know that Costco Online also does some good deals too. I don't know if it's the same good deal, but I know also Costco Online.
Oh.
But you also have to have a Costco card, so that doesn't make sense. So yeah, maybe I retract that. Oh, I put too many extra flour. I put too many extra. That's what it was.
I've never heard of Costco. Spot the Magic Ninja? You've never heard of Costco?
Ah.
Apparently my nutcracker could crack the smallest nut. Go ahead, give me your nuts. I'll crack them. I'll crack your nuts. Okay, now I'm just being silly. It's okay, I'm allowed. It's the Brickanista Broadcast Network. We're goofy here. Goofy is allowed.
Yes, it is.
No nut comment. Oh my goodness, too funny. Okay, getting close to doing this. There's like this little platform that it's not just the regular square or the nutcracker. There's like some holiday trim. So we will do that. Yeah, I'm actually glad to not be traveling for Christmas. Thanksgiving was a zoo. The only saving grace is flying out of Portland. Allegiant Air has a flight that goes into Arizona Mesa Airport, which is farther away than the standard Phoenix PHX, but boy, it was so much easier. Yeah, very easy. And our friend Karen Bluebrick, Grandma Bluebrick, she actually lives in Arizona too. So when we have her on the show, she's going to chat a little bit too about her winter village.
Nice.
If you haven't seen it, go to Grandma Bluebrick's Instagram page. She has some amazing builds.
She put one at one of the Brixton minifigure, right? She put a nativity out there.
I think so, yeah. I wonder if she and Emily get together because they don't live that far apart. Not looking good.
Oh no. Oh no.
Well, you know, we had to do a holiday build today. It's mandatory. I dressed for the occasion, so it would be kind of weird if I had made like a summer, well, not necessarily. If I was in Australia, it would be a summer thing. I don't know, if I did a Ninjago set for the holidays, that might not be exactly what people had in mind.
Meh. Oh, Glenn.
Focus regained.
And we're back to low res.
Oh, was I blurry again? Sorry about that. Maybe it's better that way. That's what I need to do. I need to invest in another camera.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do a little bit more streaming. So I think I'm gonna work on getting some more of a better setup and all the things. So
Well, you're a natural.
Well, thank you. We'll see.
We'll see. Is that what you said?
We'll see how it goes. See if
Okay.
I also have a lack of discipline like you do.
Oh, a lack of discipline like I do, or a lack of discipline?
Unlike you.
Unlike me.
You have discipline. You have discipline. I have a lack of it.
Oh, okay.
Like,
yeah, it really pains me that I'm not streaming more often.
Yeah.
But as you could tell, my voice is just not up for it. So, sorry, folks.
No,
I have received some very nice private messages from people just saying, "We miss you," and miss your streams. That's so sweet. Very, very sweet of many of you. Thank you. So I do, I guess, provide some entertainment value while I'm streaming.
Yeah, I was thinking about it. I'm like, okay, I'll start on days, and I'm like, I'll do this one because okay, you didn't have one on Tuesday, so I'll do one on Tuesday. And then I'm like, nope, I didn't actually do it. And so I'm like, okay, now I actually need to make plans. Okay, what days am I actually going to do it? And I'm like, I could do this. Well, then that'll get way of this. No, I just have to make a plan.
You can't, you have to use what schedule works for you, because there have been times where I know I overlap with certain people, but for the review streams, you have to make sure you have enough time to build the slide deck and get the guests all lined up. So even though we're one of the later people that review the shows, because there's some people who review it like Friday and Saturday.
Wow.
And it's like, we just can't, we just have to know our limitations.
Yeah.
So you just do what works for you. It's okay.
What I also like when I do your shows, I know I for my research, I intentionally go and listen to the Talk Brickmasters show to kind of my research on that. So Mike does a great job. I get to listen on Saturday, then I'll rewatch on either Sunday or Monday.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, he's one of the Endemol Shine approved vendors too.
Yeah.
So I'm very fortunate that they approved me.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Because we provide good content.
Yay.
Yes, we do.
And Glenn, yes, I am wearing a Will Heron work.
Oh,
yes.
Look at that.
Yes. I love my Will Heron t-shirts.
Okay. Our Nutcracker, it looks like he's done. Oh. Okay. Mental note, folks. If you're going to move the Nutcracker on stream, you got to hold it down like that.
I also do like these.
Thing is,
I also do like I like that Glenn's comment of not looking good is still there as it went toppling over.
Yeah, I know. It's so funny. I think a mechanism got loose here too.
Yeah, that happened. Yeah.
Is this okay? Are we okay here? Okay. The thing is that it sticks, so I have to adjust the mustache a little bit because it hits the side of the mustache. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, take 2. Or 3, I guess, in this case. Okay. Hello! Thank you for tuning in.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, so we've been streaming for about an hour. You want to keep going, or how are you doing?
I am up to you. That is up to you. I am continuing. I'm game to keep going or game to end.
Okay, let's see. I have a couple other sets here. Maybe I should do this one to round it out.
Those are cool, yeah.
We have the Brickhead Nutcracker. And then we have the, what's this one? Just Lego Nutcracker.
Yeah, that's a good one. Sounds good.
And apparently it says you can rebuild it into another one, but I think
it might be
it's
different
just
colors.
the facial expressions are different.
Is it also skin tone different, or is that am I
No,
wrong?
I think the skin tones are the same. It's just one has like rounded cheeks. Oops, there I go.
Okay.
We'll see. Let's break this open. Find out. So thank you, Bricks and Minifigs and Gilbert. Got my Nutcracker, and I got some extra bags. And I get to try out the tray again for a different set. Okay, so kind of to Glenn's point about the size of the instructions.
Yeah.
This does come with a brick separator too, surprisingly. For this small set, come with the brick separator. Kind of odd. Cute. Thank you, Spot. Appreciate that. So we're just hanging out here. I don't know if people had any comments about streams from last year. Do a review. I don't know. What were the best streams of 2023? What's weird about this is it has like navy blue, that dark navy blue. I don't know if you've seen this 2x2 snot piece in a navy blue. What are we looking for in 2024? Good question. Any predictions for 2024? I'm going to take a leap, and I think 2024 is when Friends is going to overtake City.
Oh, okay.
I think they're already on the cusp of doing that already.
I agree with this, with Botanical and the several of the like city several of the like that what community center.
Some of the designers, the really good designers, like Wes Talbot, I think he's moved over to help some of the Friends line.
Nice.
So I think that's one of my predictions. Is I think Friends is going to have a renaissance. There'll be a Friends Renaissance 2024. You heard it here on the Brickanista Broadcast Network. I think the BTS set is probably already done because the band is broken up, right? They released the set like 2 weeks after the band broke up.
Well, they didn't actually break. Well, so I don't think they broke up. I think so. My understanding was that one of them had to do his
military service.
Yeah. So it's not exactly broken up. Just like has to go on a hiatus because of his military service.
I still don't understand this whole BTS nation. Clearly, it's not my generation of music, but so I also think here's another prediction. Lego Ideas is also going to have some sort of major rework.
Okay, what do you mean by rework?
Either they're going to raise the threshold from 10,000 to like 15,000 or 20,000, because they have every cycle they have to review like 20 sets now.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. You're probably right.
So I think they're going to change the parameters.
Well, and with that, I'm hoping that they also kind of address the piece that it used to be cheaper. You know, it used to be like $60, $70, and you know, $50, $60, $70, and then every, like once a year they have like a really expensive one. And now they've gotten to where it's almost all of them are like 120 and more. So I'm hoping they go back to a cheaper version. That's my hope.
I agree. Totally agree with that.
And so Spot saying a Mario minifigures is what his prediction is.
Yes, I think that's a given. Friends is amazing. Yes, Hooded One.
The new Friends Space Station today.
Friends Space Station today. It was hard not to buy it. Yeah, I thought about it too, but I said I had my heart set on the botanical garden. I'm more surprised that BTS decided to pause rather than simply replace him or work without him. True.
It's one of those, like, as a boy band fan, it's, you know, there's the reasons why each boy band member is there, because it fits a different niche. So to completely say, nope, one's gone, like that half of that, or that quarter of the fan base is like alienated, they're gone, and there'll be a revolt there.
It could be too that maybe the rest of the band wanted a break.
Yeah, I could definitely.
It's kind of like, let's use this as an excuse and let's all take a break.
I can see that. Yeah. But so to me, this whole entire, like, the space, like, subsection, I'm loving it. Like, the Friends has this space, Technic there's a space, there's a space and city. I am loving it. And that also hopefully means that we're getting a pirates and castle, like, sub themes. I'm ready to see. I want to see.
I would love to see Friends Pirates.
Right, Friends Pirates, and like we all know that Yano does a great Friends Pirates, but this would also, I think, help her out. But I also think a Friends Castle would be amazing.
Yep. And Tricky Lug has already done that.
Yeah,
they've already done the castle mashup.
But let's see what Lego decides to do with all of that too.
Yep. That would be nice. But I do think they have to do something about the Lego Ideas program. Yeah. It's just getting way too big. Too many people.
I also wonder, like, if they're also then going to address, like, some of this stuff of, like, we're not going to get any like botanical come out of anything flowers are not going to come out of Ideas, because they're going to save it for their actual,
for their own line.
So even if any of them make 10,000, they're not going to get it because it's already sucked into their botanical line, and that's not it's not a bad thing to be said for Lego. It's just that's just what it is.
It's the reality of the situation. Yep.
Exactly.
I'm having a hard time figuring out what color this is. I think it's supposed to be pink. Let's see if I can. That color right there.
Is it coral? It's blurry. I can't
coral,
see.
Pink, something. It's like a little off from red. I'm looking at all my 1x1s in here.
Oh, Spot says, I like to see a spooky Friends, like a hidden sides type line. Yes. Just do not include a game. Do not include a game. No.
Yeah, no app. Stop doing apps. It's like
Right.
Lego, get a clue. You're not good at apps.
Right.
I mean, they've tried so many times,
Yes.
you know, with video and with
Mhm.
hidden side, and they just
Yep.
suck at apps.
Yep.
I mean that in the best possible sense.
Absolutely.
So, you suck at apps.
Know what you're good at, and that is not it.
Exactly. Go, you know, partner with Nintendo. Let Nintendo work on the app.
Yeah.
Okay, this is driving me crazy. This 1x1. What color is it?
Ooh.
It could be yellow. I mean, I'm looking at now this picture here, this stacked picture. It looks kind of yellow here.
Okay.
So, okay.
So Glenn says a Texas Brick Railroad member has a princess train, which uses mostly Friends colors. Ooh, I would love to see that. Princess train. Yes, bring it on.
Okay, I'm going to go for yellow because I just can't figure out what color it is. Hopefully that's it. I wonder too, you know, we had an interview with Poppy and Ben.
Okay.
And you know how they are red-green colorblind?
Oh, yeah.
I wonder if they would ever, if Lego would ever consider putting codes, you know, like little, almost like paint by numbers, where you put like a number or a, you know, like a GR
Right.
for green or something.
Yeah. That would be cool.
Because this is a perfect example of that. It's like, what freaking color do you want here?
Well, that and when, because for me also the Starry Night was very similar.
Oh, is that right?
There were like 3 shades of blue, and you couldn't, and by the instructions, you couldn't tell which shade they wanted.
Oh man, that must have been hard.
And I have no, you know, I can see them all the same, but it's not. It was hard to go from what the picture was in the book to what colors I had.
Yep, exactly. And it always cracks me up when they put that little flare to make it look like it's shiny. So this is the shiny piece. It's like, it doesn't always work. Even if an app rocks, it will go away.
Yeah, true.
I hope we see some classic space sets next year. That would be nice. Some of the translucent colors always look funny in the instructions. Yes. Exactly.
Yes.
Okay, well, I'm going to roll with this. I mean, if it's not correct, it's a mock or a mod. What's nice about this new set, this new Nutcracker set, it has a lot of 1x5 plates in it.
Oh, nice.
You got 3 1x5s in black and 3 1x5s in red. So if you're just looking for parts, it's pretty good for that. And I agree with you, Spud. I think the instructions, I think they're getting, you know, they're definitely better than they have been in the past, but there's still more that they could do.
Well, I was also happy they went away from
the black instructions.
Yes.
Oh, Brick Mamba's here. Hello. Hey, how's it going?
Hey.
Actually, are you on a cell phone?
Yes, I am.
Can you turn it 90 degrees?
Yes.
And see if that'll fill out the screen? Yay, there we go. Awesome. Hey, how you doing, Brick Mamba?
I'm good. How's everybody? I'm sorry I'm late. I got stuck
no
in
worries.
traffic.
We were just talking about this is the season for bad traffic.
Yeah, man. Coming back from down there was crazy.
Oh,
Where were you at?
I'm in the city. I'm in the Bronx. I went up to Westchester, hit the mall up there. Man, it was nuts up there.
Well, we're glad to have you.
Yeah, happy to be here.
We were at the 1 hour mark, and I had just finished this Nutcracker.
Oh,
And I
okay.
said, I don't know, I think I'm going to go ahead and do the second Nutcracker. So I've got
Nice.
this one now I'm working on. This one.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So it's a Nutcracker kind of day for me. How are you?
Nice. Yeah, I'm good. I'm actually about to get rid of this section here back there because
Oh,
I'm going to bring the Batman down, the Batman
yeah.
collection, and the Avengers Tower is going up there.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
You're
So,
replacing DC with Marvel?
well, that's my only DC area because I love Batman.
I
But
love Batman too. So how can you replace Batman with Marvel?
no, so Batman will now live on the second shelf. The brickheads are gonna get they're gonna get relocated in another section of the room. So I'm gonna bring
Okay.
Batman down, and then that top shelf. Let me see if I can flip the camera to give you guys a full view of what's going on here. Well, here, this is what I'm gonna be doing here. So this shelf here is coming out, and
Okay.
this shelf will now live here, down here, and then
Mm-hmm.
the Avengers Tower will go here, right under the Captain America shield.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So the Infinity Gauntlet will probably most likely be next to the Avengers Tower.
Well, you know I'm a Batman fan.
Yeah, definitely Batman.
Because you see my big Batman in the corner here.
Nice. Yeah, for
So
DC it's Batman for me, and for Marvel it's Iron Man. I have a couple shelves dedicated to just Iron Man.
I heard that the new Aquaman movie is supposed to be pretty good.
Oh man, I can't wait.
Yeah,
Can't wait.
I like Jason Momoa.
Yeah. It's a lot of different things happening with DC. So
Yeah.
hopefully, there's supposed to be
They
some new
need
people in
somebody.
charge.
What's his name? Kevin Feige or whoever is managing.
Yes.
Yeah.
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 What's the guy that went over there? His brother is also part of Marvel, the directors that he now takes over DC.
Oh,
What's
really?
his name? What is Gunn? James Gunn.
Oh,
He's
nice.
supposed to be like the Kevin Feige of DC now.
That
So,
would be
Okay, we'll
great.
see.
We need
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Because DC, man, hasn't been looking good for a while.
Not DC movies. DC TV has been great. But
Yeah,
DC
DC
movies,
TV.
not so much.
Absolutely. Like, I couldn't understand why they wouldn't want to take the Flash, the Barry Allen from TV, and transition him into, yeah.
Grant Gustin is amazing Flash. Like, I don't know why they
Yeah.
wanted to keep the other Flash. No.
Yeah, Ezra Miller is just, there was just a lot going on in a
Well,
lot of
he had a
different
lot of
directions.
controversy too, right?
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot in his life that was going on, yeah.
Marvel was smart when they put Tom Holland to play Spider-Man, young,
Mhm.
that was able to grow years into that franchise.
Right.
Same thing with this guy. He was a little bit he was a vet playing Flash, but he would have been fresh on the movie scene. It would have allowed him to just bloom right up into the movie. Like 2 or 3 movies in, he would have been good.
Right.
No, they decided to keep Ezra Miller
Yeah, man.
instead. Yay.
Yeah.
DC is greater than Marvel. Yes, I agree, Scott. And he likes your setup, by the way.
Appreciate that.
He stopped being the Flash because of the whole thing, too. Stinks. I guess because of the controversy.
Right.
Probably. So what are you building?
Well,
Santos?
I'm just trying to move that stuff over. I was dedicating tomorrow to build.
So, okay. So you're just hanging out with us.
Yeah, I was trying to get home earlier. Had I got home earlier, I would have been able to take that stuff out and then just start building the Avengers Tower tonight. But that traffic.
Yeah, it's late for you because you're 3 hours ahead. So that's okay.
Yeah.
You can just hang out and chat with us.
Yeah, definitely. I see. What's Grant? What's up? What's he building up there? Is that the Dreams? Is that part of the Dream set?
It is. It's Dream's Treehouse. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that the other day because I picked up the bus and the shark.
Shark ship. Yeah.
The shark ship. Right. I picked up those two. I already had the house with the old lady, and I had the first set that came out. And I was gonna pick this up, and I'm like, man, I already have a lot that I haven't built. So let me start that. I'm reconfiguring the table.
This is my second Dream set that I've built. but but I have all of them. I just haven't built them all.
They're really cool. They're really cool. They allow you to
Yeah.
just go in different ways. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the series too.
I
Yeah.
haven't, and I want to start seeing it. I have a little break, and I told him that we were going to start.
So we
Yeah,
do have a nutcracker mechanism here.
Oh, okay. So the full
I think
function.
it's supposed to go this way. Maybe it's this way. Actually, I think I have this the wrong direction. I think it's supposed to be like this.
I haven't.
Hello.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
A little bit of Technic. There was a little Technic in this one too. I don't know if you saw this when you were backstage. Did you see this one?
Oh, look at that. Yeah.
It's the brickhead version.
I missed out on that, man.
You missed out.
Yeah, I definitely missed out because I picked up the last couple. These, I had to look for these. I was searching for these, and I finally found them. Because if you don't get them, yeah, if you don't get them,
oh yeah,
you miss out.
The Dragon Dance and the Chinese New Year.
And now this year, there's 2 more supposed to be coming out.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, there's supposed to be 2 more. There's not a lot of brickhead announcements that I've seen. I know Shadow and Knuckles are coming out, and 4 more for the May, like the Star Wars releases. But other than that, I haven't seen too many announcements for brickheads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The brickheads have grown on me. I didn't like them at first, but now I'm really appreciating them.
I agree. There was no room for brickheads in like with my building, and then I don't know. I bought one and I just started, and now I'm everywhere. I'm on eBay. I'm trying to find. I have unbuilt. I have the Ghostbusters, Slimer and Venkman. I have Back to the Future unbuilt. Like a lot of these, I don't want them because they're probably $150, $200.
Wow.
So I'm leaving them unbuilt.
Yep.
I had one of my friends who was getting rid of some of their collection and sent me their like 5 of their brickheads, and I'm like, sure, okay. And so because I got them, so I had to build them, and I'm like, these are actually kind of cool. Okay.
We have some more chat messages. So Spot was clarifying that it's the TV flash that is. He just quit.
Well, that
Elsa's reefer from the Princess Train. Okay.
Earlier there was showed the flicker or sent the chat of the flicker of the Princess Train that he was talking about.
Oh, okay. I was going to say I didn't know the context of that, especially when you're talking about a reefer train. So like, this is not.
I think it's reference to the train. Reefer.
It says reefer. That's why I was like going, okay, are you talking about something else? Like
maybe. I haven't seen the pictures. So maybe.
What do you guys do for keeping your collection clean? Because I have like different tools, I swear. I have the clean my bricks vacuum. I have another small vacuum. I have brushes.
Yeah, I like the makeup brushes.
Yes. Yes, absolutely.
Too. Yep.
Because you could get into those little cracks.
The problem I have is I have a dog that sheds, so I'm also vacuuming a lot.
Oh, man. Not so much for my tall sets, but definitely.
There is this goo that you can get that Moto likes to use. It's a, imagine silly putty, but with a tackiness and a little bit of acid on it so that it cleans the bricks when you're using it. I'm trying to remember what he called it.
For the surfaces, I have Pledge that I really get in there and I wipe down my shelves. And then I just go in with the vacuum on the hard spot, on the bigger spots, and then the brush with the little. It's just the bigger sets. It takes so much time. Like I got to get to get R2D2 down from there and Yoda and everybody. I
Mhm.
gotta climb up there, get them down, get the brush. Take about 20 minutes on each one, getting it clean.
That's a lot of work.
Yeah, it's a lot. And the more I build, I got Pac-Man on this side. Like it's a lot happening.
Hmm. That's why I
Not to,
always wonder when you see people like Debo and Matthew Buildstream who have this amazing city and it's multiple layers. I mean, I
yeah.
imagine they have to take down each module
Oh,
and have
Right.
to, get in there.
have you
So
seen at work? Have you seen my table at work? It's something that takes quite some time to really get clean. And that's a process. I'm there at 6 o'clock in the morning and I'm just wiping everything down, dusting. And the bigger the table gets, it's crazy. You know, they
Yep.
just picked it up and we're trying to pitch bigger things and they gave me more space, office space. So now,
Wow.
yeah.
We we really appreciate you doing that too.
Yeah, it started as something small during
Mm-hmm.
COVID because I work in advertising and one of the clients is Lego and we were there. I didn't miss a day of work. I was in one of the first responder type of thing,
Mm-hmm.
and I built a set, and then from one set, like a tattoo, it just snowballed into something
Once you
bigger.
get one, you got to get more, right?
And by the time people actually started coming back into the office, they saw it, and it was just a thing. It went to the next agency and the next agency, and people from London, our London agency came in, and
Oh,
they just
wow.
they put money into it, and then
Wow.
yeah. So now
That's awesome.
it's on the corporate channel. It was just in the holiday. It's something. So and now I just got the funding. They just released funding for me. They're gonna rebuild the whole table structure, the whole layout,
What?
everything. Yes,
wow, that's
yeah,
cool.
Wow.
and that's why
That's
I'm always
so
like I love my
awesome.
job. I love it. I get to go and I get to create and and I have the
That's your
support.
job now. That is so
Yeah,
cool.
that's what I do now.
Wow.
So in the chat, we've got a bunch of responses. So Hooded One talking about how they keep their Lego clean. Keep the Lego in a box.
That's awesome.
Well, there's
And then,
also, since we're talking about the refrigerator, Glenn mentions, is that
yeah.
one of the contestants, Allison, she builds food builds and puts them in the refrigerator.
Yes.
So then that way they stay clean. And it makes her happy to just open the refrigerator and see all her Lego.
Let me see.
That's pretty cool. But how fun for you, though, especially to have people investing in it.
Oh man.
Then it's kind of like you have to do it, right?
Yeah, first they were bringing sets, and that was like in the January, February months. And
Mm-hmm.
then people started, hey, you know what? I'm just gonna, put money in the bucket so you could buy sets. Then the summertime came around, and they were bringing their kids to work. It made it even better because I would bring in sets, and I'm like, all right, bring your kid. I'll give them a set. They could build it and put it
Right.
into the city, and it just started growing bigger and bigger. And they started bringing Lego friends, so I created a whole friends. It was all inclusive.
Nice.
It was a little community
That's
for
nice.
friends. Everybody was represented there, and then
Nice.
AVPs and vice president, they will come in and they want to be Batman and they want to be Superman and
Wow.
everybody. Yeah. So if I was to go like piece by piece into the city with everybody, that you would see just a mixture of everything going on. Then the Daily Bugle went up, and man, they love it.
Oh, the Daily Bugle is such a fun build.
Yes,
Love
absolutely.
that. Yeah, we did that as a community stream, as the Daily Bugle.
We did. That was a good one. I still have it sitting up behind in this mess.
Mine is right here.
There you go. Nice.
And I modified it so it's the Brickadista Broadcast Network.
Nice.
And it says the BBN up here. And then, let's see if I can do this. I better do it with two hands. There's me in the penthouse, too. So, yep. There we go. I love it. It's fun. It took us 5 streams of about 3 hours each to get through, but we did it. We got it done.
I dedicated tomorrow to the Avengers Tower because I don't have a lot of time to build at home. I have more time, surprisingly, to build at work than I do at home.
Well, because they're letting you,
Yeah.
That's cool.
So even when I'm on a meeting, if I'm on a Teams meeting or any Zoom meeting, I have a bag in front of me at all times. There's always a bag there, and they know. So I'm always muted, like, hey, unless you want to hear the crackling of the bag and pieces hitting the table.
Nice.
Exactly.
So the bar that I do my event at, it just sold. And so but they we actually just had the one of the new owners join us at the last Bricks and Booths, and she's like, hey, give us a little bit of time. We may actually put some money into this. I'm like, oh, I didn't expect that, but sure, okay.
That's awesome.
So if you want to invest, okay, we can make this even better. Okay.
Well, I think people are now seeing that Lego is a community thing rather than just a toy.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It's a blessing to see the things that Lego is getting involved in, man. It's a beautiful thing.
It's also funny to see how many people because of course I'm very out about my Lego collection and my Lego love, and how many people come up to me separately and like, I love this one. Like, it's all secret. It's all secretive. They're very like, okay, I'm just gonna tell you because you love it. I'm just gonna tell you. It's like, you do realize that that's half of our community comes and talks to me like this, right? There's so many more of you that love this that you just haven't talked to each other about your love for it.
Well,
I'm out there all the way.
It's allowed. It's like you were, embarrassed to tell people that you like Lego.
Yep.
No way. For me, and you know what? Me and the Brick Babe, we talked about this too on one of her streams. For me, it's been different. I teach art, and I've been involved in art my whole life, and I still volunteer now with my son in school. And Lego has always been a creative outlet for me, even from young.
Yeah,
I've always loved the fact that yes, it comes with instructions, but there's no, there's nothing that binds you to that. Like, you can just take it and do whatever you want. I think that's what kind of inspired that Dreams collection as well. Like, that's just the homogenization of just everything that they got and just build whatever you want. But I'm out here. I live in the Bronx. I'm from Harlem, and people know that Lego is just what it is for me. They see Lego sets and hey, look, I saw this set and I thought of you. And I'm every day I wear Lego clothes. I have a Lego hoodie. I have my Lego sneakers. I'm out there. Yeah.
Except today you're wearing MTV.
Right. I mean, you know what? I got that set from. Have you seen it? The Brickcraft.
Is that from Target or where's that one? Where'd you get that one from?
This hoodie is from Target, yeah. But I was taking some pictures with the set that I had brought. Have you seen it? It's, from this company called Brickcraft. They've been on Instagram lately, and they came out with their own kind of brick piece set. And it's a really cool set. It's a small set. They have the Moon Man, MTV Moon Man.
Okay, so it is from that. Okay, I thought it was in stores, but it's just from their online thing.
They sell it in Walmart, actually. I picked it up. It's a really cool build. I'm kind of like seeing different things out there, and just it's creative things. So I was doing some pictures with that earlier before I left.
I saw other people with it, but I didn't know where they got it from. So now I'll have to keep my eye out for it.
Yeah. And if you go to Walmart, it's in the electronics section. They have their own booth back there in the Paramount booth, and you'll see it there. Yeah, super cool.
Thanks for that.
Yeah.
I am missing a 1x2 that is shiny.
Oh.
One of these, shiny gold pieces. It's driving me crazy. It's like, it's not in here. I do not see it.
I've been down that road.
Naomi,
so I was looking for a replacement.
Those shiny heard you talking about them. You were just talking about the shiny ones, so they heard you.
Yeah.
They're fighting for me today.
I've been on that road where you think, man, it's gone. This is it. That's it. I don't have it.
Oh yeah. Oh, and I just saw somebody online which is posting about the that in the rocket there's paper bags in there. So because when we talk about losing parts, it's always like check your bag. I'm like, no, it's not in the bag. Where was it? In the bag.
In the bag. In the little
Okay,
corner.
I'll check the
It'd be in the
bag.
little corner. Don't let it be a clear piece. It's over.
Not
Like
in
a
the bag.
window. Like if it's a window or something, it's over.
Well,
Yeah,
what's
and that-
weird is that I have 2 1x1s that could be put in place, but I don't know if I'm going to need these later. But I don't see that 1x2
What you
shiny
have
piece.
behind you, that is awesome. I definitely need to invest in that. Because I have my bricks in my extra pieces in this little tool thing that I kind of created and made it a brick storage. But what you have, that's awesome. I used to do what he
acro mills.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
And then
Grant has back there, I was doing that for a while.
I just put in these IKEA shelves too. So
Yeah,
those are new.
As you can see back here, IKEA is my life. When it comes to building, man, I live in IKEA.
Right.
Oh, where did the 1x2 shiny pieces go? I feel like I have a stash of gold pieces, but I still haven't sorted everything since moving.
Right.
Okay, so I'm going to do this. I'm going to go for the 1x1s and pray I either find the 1x2 or I don't need those 1x1s later. Because this is like a skirt.
Oh, okay.
Goes around. You'd like to see some Dreams 18 plus sets. Oh.
Yeah,
okay.
that'd be cool. That'd be cool.
Oh, Lena Inverse is here. Hey, Lena. Happy holidays. And hi, Naomi. I hope you're doing well. I'm doing better. Thank you. IKEA is like Lego, but with more confusing instructions.
Well, so since we're on that, I just saw the preview for the Bricktacular, for the Celebrity Holiday Bricktacular.
Oh yeah,
it's Marshawn Lynch, and it was Marshawn Lynch and David Geddes, our team, and so David looks at him and says, "Hey Marshawn, have you done Lego?" And he's like, I've done IKEA, so it's the same thing right? Just with less tools.
Yeah. So true.
I'm super excited to see Marshawn up like this season. Looks
yeah,
really good. Marshawn, and you got Nina Leakes and Kelly Osbourne. I'm very excited.
It should be a fun series.
Yeah,
absolutely. I tried to apply. I tried to get me and Brick Tone, but he just wasn't, because a lady reached out to me to be involved with the season 5, and nice. I just don't do mock. Like I haven't done mock, you know.
Yeah.
Take a look at Christopher and Robert.
Right. Yep.
They didn't do mocks either.
So she was like, "It's okay if you could get somebody else. Y'all be creative on the show." So I reached out to Tone, and he was like, "Man, it's just not my thing." I'm like,
Fair.
I would have definitely jumped on the opportunity.
Well, I hope Ben and Poppy make it for another season.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I would love to see them again.
Yeah.
The IKEA stores are always a fun trip to have. I don't think so. What I do, I go onto the IKEA website. I find out what I want. Then I go into the entrance of the IKEA store and then look up the bin number. Then I go into the exit and go right into the warehouse. Because otherwise they make you walk through all of the different showrooms.
Yeah. You got to go through that maze. Yep.
I mean, I love IKEA. It's kind of cool to live vicariously as if you had this amazing mansion with all these rooms. But it's just, it gives me a headache. Just, too many choices kind of thing.
Right. Yep.
And I showed my shortcut to my neighbor the other day. He's never been to IKEA before. And I told him, this is not the normal way to shop at IKEA. but this will save you a lot of time.
Absolutely, man. I didn't
You'll
think of
use it in
that.
the future.
But you don't get to stop at the food. That's my favorite part.
Oh no, the
Right.
food is right upstairs from the entrance. So if I
Okay.
want to get lunch, I go to the entrance, go up the stairs for lunch, come down the stairs, go through the exit, and then go right into the warehouse that way. No, I got a whole plan.
That is smart. I never thought
Sounds
to
like
do
it.
that. Yeah, I never thought that.
Try it. Next time you'll say, oh man, this saves me so much time. Unless, of course, you want to go through the whole warehouse thing. I think I'm almost done with this. I'm pretty darn close. There is quite a bit of Technic in here, though. Surprised. They even have these gears that they're asking me to put in now. These half gears. Yeah. Not sure exactly what it's for. We'll soon find out.
Yeah, I wonder how we could flip this camera. Let me see. It doesn't really give me an option. I wanted to show you guys the rest of the layout.
Yeah, please.
Let me see the rest of this. Let me see if there's a.
So the comment from Lena Naomi, it is now a place where everything, excuse me, is locked up now from what I've heard, but I haven't been in a few years. I last went when a good friend who has an affinity for IKEA and its dioramas. Okay, see you later, Lena. Off to errands. I don't know if this is decoration or if this is functional. It is pretty cool. Here's what one looks like. Here, I'll give myself full screen. So you have this Technic, what do you call this? A T-bar. And then you have these two half gears, and then you have a voodoo ball at the end. And I'm supposed to make two of these.
Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. If I got on the laptop, would I be able to flip the screen? No.
Possibly.
Right.
What are you trying to do?
Well, I'm just trying to so that I could give the tour. I'm gonna just have to.
You could, yeah, try reversing your camera.
I guess he's been trying. It looks like he's been trying.
Yeah, I've been trying, and it doesn't.
Oh, okay.
There's no flip camera option, so I probably could just give it a little small. So here, recently I added this up here, and I now I have to reconfigure this because.
Here, I'm going to give you full screen. Hold up.
Okay. So now I have to redo this up here because Rocket is coming. So I want to put Rocket up there, and then I think I'm getting my hands on Grievous, but Grievous will be on the Star Wars side. So then here is, let me see, let me turn that there. That is the Iron Man section. This right here, the armory just got bigger because I bought two more sets, so that expands amazing. That. So that expands that.
I love that you have Groot, fully venomized Groot, and then half venomized Groot.
Absolutely, had to. And then the only ship that I'm missing from the Guardians is the original ship, which I'm currently trying to hunt that down on eBay. I have all the Guardians here, so every one of my sets you'll see next to it I have whatever's represented there. So all the Guardians, including
Groot
is here, right? Groot is here. Then I have Star-Lord's helmet, and you see Star-Lord there.
Nice.
And those take some time. Like if you don't really have them, man, you won't get them. And on this side, you see the helmets. I have all the helmets.
Okay.
Then I have Django and Bo-Katan is there.
Wow.
I have the Scout Trooper. I have the Dark Trooper, fighter pilot. She's my white whale. I haven't got the Bausch Leia minifig because she's like $150. So, yeah. This is a section that I'm working on right now. It's a work in progress. I got the Pac-Man up there. This set we picked up around my birthday time. That's a mega set, but it's a really cool set. Me and Rev, One Shot, we were building this at the same time. And that is the Xbox 360. Really cool set. Yeah.
It looks so cool.
Yeah, it definitely does. And everything lights up. The control lights up, the Xbox. Then I got the little helmet over there. And over here is the Mario section over here. Got the plant, got the Nintendo. Bowser's there. This wall is going to be painted white. And I'm going to add a 73-inch shelf there. And then 2 10x10s over here. So giving me some more space there.
Oh, and I love the art on the wall too.
Yeah, I used to do some work with the Keith Haring Foundation, so I just painted a little stuff there.
Awesome.
And I have some up here. I have Optimus Prime up there, the guitar, the Disney 100 cameras there.
Oh, I got to work on that.
Yeah, that's a really fun build. Then down here, I have some more Disney stuff. I have the collection there, the cottage, the Hocus Pocus cottage. I have the up house, some of the flowers, because I had to make some space for some stuff that I had in the living room.
It's an amazing collection you have.
Well, thank you. Wolverine's claws here with some of the X-Men. Now that they announced the X-Wing coming out, I get to have Cyclops added and Rogue. So I'm looking forward to that. Yes.
Wow.
Mjolnir's up there. This is my wife's side right here. This is Lady Mamba's side. She has Grogu's up there with the Mando helmet. So we got some stuff there. She did a little brickhead building there. Then I also have in the living room. This is the set that I was telling you about, the MTV set. So
yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
I'll have to look at what was that. Yeah, I haven't seen other people post it, but I didn't know where they were getting it from.
Let me walk over here.
So you got that from Target?
From Walmart.
Oh, Walmart.
Yeah. Alexa, turn on living room lights. Alexa, turn on living room lights. There she goes.
We were talking about Alexa earlier.
Then I have Hogwarts. I put together all the sets that came out between last year and this year, and then I just put that. Hedwig is there. Then up there, I have Expecto Patronum, Harry and Hermione, and the books behind it, the classrooms.
Wow.
Yeah.
Those are those upscale minifigs, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Bigger Harry Potter tree back there. Yeah. Some stuff.
Are you a big Harry Potter fan, or?
Absolutely. Whole house. Whole house, everybody here. Then I have the Advent that we're working on, me and Little Brick.
Oh.
So we have to build these bags here.
Mm-hmm.
Legos everywhere here. It's taking over. So that is a small tour of the house.
That is so cool. Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
I'm at a stage now where I have to decide which face to put on this.
Oh, okay.
I've got this, and I've got the little hat, and now it's telling me that I have to choose between which face I want to put on there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I definitely got to get those.
32 or 42. Let's see what the differences are. Yeah, I don't have much of a tour for me. Okay, I think I'm going to go with the eyes wide open. So we're going to go with 42.
All right. The question is, what kind of builder are you? So,
What kind of
Grant,
builder?
I think Grant is muted. We can't hear you, Grant.
Yeah, I was just doing a bag, so I'm like, turn off the mic. I am a mocker all the way. I am a mocker all the way. Mainly the reason why I buy sets is either for techniques or for parts.
Nice. When you lay out your bricks, are you a separator or you just dig in the pile and figure it out?
Each bag has its separate section. So like, there's 3 bags in this one. So those have their own section. But I am definitely not a knoller. Are you a knoller?
I've tried plenty of different techniques. I'm a dropper. Okay. I'll tell you that. I'm a dropper, and Lady Mamba's here all the time. Like, man, it never fails. So I just gave up and started just building on the floor. Because from the floor, it's not gonna go anywhere. But other than that, I pour a bag on the table, and I just kind of dig through it. Lady Mamba separates it by color, and she puts it to the side, and that's how she builds.
Yeah, that's my partner too. My partner is like, he barely builds, but when he does, it's like, oh no, he has to know where all of his parts are before he starts.
Mm-hmm. It depends on what I'm working on. Like, if it's a smaller set, I won't knoll as much. But if it's a bigger set, I feel like I can get more done faster if I knoll the pieces.
Right.
Yeah.
Have you seen Brixie build? Have you seen him build?
Yes.
He has these trays. Guy? Yeah, and he'll open all of the bags. If it's 20 bags, he's opening everything, and he separates the whole thing, and then he'll just build.
Wow. That's nuts.
I feel lost. I feel like if I'm not opening bag 1 or bag 2, I think I'll be lost.
I agree. That would just be too hard.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I'm getting close to having a face. Let's see. This is very weird instructions.
Yeah, they have an app. Maybe I should have downloaded the app because it says there's an app here. Yeah, I'm gonna get that app. Let's see what happens.
Why am I confused? Okay, that's correct. Okay. It's got a lot of these 1x2 with a bar at the end.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to figure out the orientation. Hopefully I got this right. So are you done, Grant?
No, it was the dogs. It was feeding time.
Oh, okay. Yeah, my dog's going to be wondering, when am I getting dinner?
Oh, yes.
She still doesn't eat for another hour, though. She should be fine.
I love the big heads.
That is cool.
Oh, yeah, those are nice. But going back to your question about building, when we were working on the Daily Bugle, there's no way I would have taken out all those 16 bags individually. No way. So I don't know how Brixie does it.
Well, and for me, I am a my attention span is only so long, and so like this is already taking me 2 days to do this, and so like if I open up all 13 bags in this one, oh no, I would have no idea where anything was, where any of my parts were. No.
That's what I would be so confused because I know each bag, you know, puts you in a different place. You would
Right.
just be digging. You would just be digging through this until you found it. It's like, woof, man.
I get the idea because it was like, okay, all your bricks are going to be here, so you know what you're looking for. Okay, if I have a brick, I'm looking here. If I'm having a plate, I'll look over there. But still, like, if you have that big of a set, who has the space for putting all of that out?
Apparently he
That's
does.
a lot of space.
Yeah, he's got a pretty nice setup.
He does.
He's done that basement maybe a million times over.
Yeah.
He eventually he's gonna have to move out of that basement. There's only but so much because he keeps on adding. Like that winter village, man, crazy. Right. And he's done that table alone maybe 4 or 5 times.
Yeah.
When he built the mansion, that was cool. Yeah.
His wife must be very patient too.
Well, she used to work in a school, in a college, and she quit to do this full time with him.
Right.
That's awesome.
Because he had his job, and then he quit, and then she quit to do it with him too. So shout out to them.
It's amazing that they have the ability to do that.
Yeah.
Must be nice.
Absolutely.
Really close. I can feel it because I have a face now. There's a face. Just got to attach it to the body somehow. Okay. Face is going on. Let's see if I can do this right. We have a face.
Nice.
Oh,
that's a lot more than the last one had.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so now I have.
So the first one you built was the last year's version, and this is this year's?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, this one is not a brick head, whereas this one is a brick head.
Yeah.
So this is a brick head,
okay.
And this one was number 112 in the series. Yeah. So 112 in the series.
Oh, okay.
I don't know, Glenn's on the chat. Can you tell us, Glenn, when that was made? He's one of my mods. He's actually pretty funny. He usually is on that. Okay, now there's one more thing I have to put in here. I thought these were going to be like motorized or not motorized, but they do move.
Yeah,
so that's kind of cool.
Them yourself, posable,
right?
Versus mechanized, yeah.
But they have one more thing on the back of this. What is that? Oh, I see. I was doing this motion, but I haven't made this longer. I'm supposed to make it longer.
That hooded one says, I also build some non-Lego sets that I don't use building steps, So I sort out the pieces in general sections, bricks, plates, tiles, etc., and then start building.
That makes sense.
Hooded one, do you do the same? Do you do the same for your Lego, or when you're, just because they don't have it all mapped out?
Nice.
Do you know your non-Lego or your actual Lego?
I've been through stages from like going back to building, because building before it was an art kind of thing for me, and then I went back heavy into building. So I've been through stages, and stages for me have been the lazy builder, where I'll build a bag and I'll get back to it later. The super hyper focused builder, where I'm building this 5,000 piece set in 2 hours type thing. Like I've been that builder. I've been all over the place. I've been the organized builder. I've been, I've been the I'm getting on the phone because not all the pieces ain't here when the pieces are really here, builder. Yeah, I'm that guy. Yeah. Hello, Lego. You missing pieces.
The Spot says, I'm a dump and build, then destroy and sort. I love. Oh. So one of my favorites of Spots is the shark ship. And like it goes down the stairs, and I love to see that smash all down the stairs.
Oh, I would like to do something like that. Just build and destroy.
All right. So here, Naomi. Here's Glenn's answer. Your Nutcracker Brickhead was released in 2020.
Thank you,
There we
Glenn.
go. Thank
I
you,
told
Glenn.
you he'd come through for me.
And who one says Lego's easy. That I just empty the bags that are for that step. Fair. One of my coworkers gave me, because they were done with it. It was like one of the like nano bricks like in the box, and they're like, we can't deal with this. You have it. So I was trying to build it one day. Oh no. It's just like, here's a picture of here's like 3 levels, and here's what. Nope. I got about like 20 pieces in. I'm like, no.
Yeah,
I couldn't handle it. My brain couldn't handle it. Nope.
And I keep on buying them. When I go to Comic-Con, I always pick them up. I have 2 in my drawer now, and I'm like, I'm not even looking forward to building it because you got to bring out the tweezers, and you got to be there, and you got to like really. It's just too much. It's too much.
So that then there was one spot I'm like trying to take them apart because I put it in wrong, so I tried to take it apart, and as I'm putting them back in the box, I'm like, wait, there's a brick separator here the whole time. I had a brick separator. What? It wasn't used. It didn't look what I'm used to, and so I'm like, what even is this? Oh, that's the brick separator. Oh my goodness.
Mm-hmm.
That's funny. All right. I'm just doing some finishing touches because I think there's supposed to be some curls or something on the sides.
Oh, okay.
Because I have these extra pieces and it's not clear where they're supposed to go, so I'm just going to put them in here. It's mine, right? It's my holiday.
Absolutely.
So our holiday stream today, we've been streaming about 2 hours, and I have made 2 nutcrackers. This one should be 2023 because I just bought it.
Yeah.
This one. So we got the.
That is a cool one.
Yeah, I like the fact that it's also got some diverse skin tone to that.
Yeah.
And then we have the Santa Nutcracker from 2020. So yeah, today has been a Nutcracker day for me anyway. Cool.
Nice.
So how are you doing, Glenn? I'm sorry, Grant. I'm looking at Glenn's comments.
I am into like I'm to that evil one. I'm the little creature thing.
Oh.
The thing with the face.
Man, look at that book.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you gonna make that?
Yeah, I'm gonna start. That's what I'm working on. So here's when we were in the middle of chatting.
Yeah.
One of these. So one of my favorite things about this book is they, in between, they have like these comic book style like art. And I love this one.
Nice. He's part of the original. This character right here. What's this character's name? Yeah, he's part of the first, like the first smaller sets. Yeah.
I can't remember. It's one of the lock demons or whatever. Yeah, but I can't remember what it's called. But yeah.
I got him with the original character. That was the first set that I bought, and then I just kept on going from there.
Yeah.
How about if we keep going until you're done with that character?
Okay. Well, I'm literally just starting it, so I don't know if we want to go that long.
Oh, okay.
It's up to you.
How long do you think it'll be?
Let's see. I am on step 8. There are 40 steps.
Ooh, okay.
Like I said, I don't think we want to wait that long.
I think that's a wrap, folks. Well, I'm glad that Brick Mamba, you were able to join us.
Yeah,
absolutely. It was a great time.
I know it's late for you too. It's what, 8 o'clock for you?
Yes, 8 o'clock. Right now, I'm gonna just start taking apart the Lego room, dusting, and making way because tomorrow Avengers Tower is gonna go up.
There you go. Woohoo.
Right. Well, let me just fill out this while we're still on the show. because we want to make sure we get everybody's attention for who's here on the chat. Oops. Okay. So thank you everybody for tuning in. It's great hanging out with you all. It's 2:05 in the morning over there, Hooded One. Oh my God. Well, at least it's Saturday night. So get to sleep in the morning. Have a great holiday season. Thank you, Spot the Magic Ninja. Yeah, it's been great. And I know I haven't been streaming as often, but as you can hear from my voice, I'm not 100%. But I still want to try to be there for you at least once a week.
There we go.
Okay. And thank you, Royalbrix503 on Instagram. Make sure you follow Grant. And there's also iBrick _Ubrick, also known as Brick Mamba, also known as Santos. Thanks for joining, because I know you were stuck in traffic and everything. It was great to get a tour of your room.
Yeah,
so thank you,
definitely.
everybody. You are listening to the Brickanista Broadcast Network here on YouTube and on Rumble. Please like and subscribe to the stream. I'm at 442. Just need, 58 more to get to 500.
There we go.
And you can send snail mail to P.O. Box 87232, Vancouver, Washington, 98687. And Brick Mamba, when the title card comes up, still stay in the back room so we can say goodbye. Okay?
Okay.
So everybody, thank you so much. Hooded One, Glenn, Spot the Magic Ninja, Lena Inverse, Brick Jedi, anybody who joined in, really appreciate you being here with us. And as they say on the Brickanista Broadcast Network, thank you and happy holidays, and may the clutch be with you. Take care, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Got to get rid of that first. Okay, now I can say goodbye. Bye, everyone.